Hello students, welcome to Affairscloud. My name is Vikas. So friends, we have an application by the name Careers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. And once you have downloaded, you can log in with your Gmail ID. And why I am suggesting you this application, because this is the one-stop solution for all the current affairs. This is the best of the best application and the platform where you can enhance your learning through help. Here you will be provided with multiple courses. Here you will be provided with multiple options of quizzes, and even you will be provided current affairs on daily basis. PDFs and quizzes will be provided to you on daily basis, both in Hindi as well as English. Here you will be provided current affairs with weekly basis and monthly basis also. Here remember, once you have done watching our video, then you can log in through this application, take out the PDF, read that PDF and go through the quizzes. That will enhance your preparation. Same you have to do for weekly and same you have to do for the monthly also. In monthly you will be provided with the top 100 important questions PDF and video also, that will enhance your learning, and it will be a very beneficial and important video for the revision perspective. And not just this friends, apart from this we also provide you banking and economic questions. We provide you state current affairs such as of Uttarakhand, UP, Tripura, Telangana and many more. Not just this, apart from this we also provide you topic wise current affairs, and the topics that we are providing you are really important. These topics are such as national affairs, international affairs, important days, sports, defense, science and technology, apps and web portals, obituary. These are the important topics that are being asked in various exams across India. So these are the topics that are must and should be covered and will be beneficial for the preparation of the students.
Hello everyone. So in this video we will be discussing important current affairs for 19th of October. The session will be quite interesting, so do pay attention till the end. You will be learning multiple things that will be benefiting in your preparation. So let's start. First we are talking about a dashboard that was recently launched by RK Singh, right? RK Singh, who is our Minister of New and Renewable Energy, right? And he recently launched a new EV Ready India dashboard. I repeat, he recently launched a new EV Ready India dashboard. Now what is this EV? EV stands for electric vehicle, right? And this dashboard will talk about the adoption of electric vehicle and the forecast of real-time adoption of electric vehicles. I repeat, this, as the name suggests, EV Ready India dashboard. This dashboard will provide insights about the near to real-time adoption of electric vehicles. This will also talk about the associated battery demand, charging density and the market growth trends using the data analysis and artificial intelligence. Then this has been developed by policy and industry experts at a think tank, that is OMI Foundation, that is based in New Delhi. Right? So this is a free digital platform that will focus on near real-time EV adoption and forecast, associated battery demand, charging density, market growth trends using data analysis and AI. This was launched by RK Singh and it is a dashboard and it has been developed by OMI Foundation. Correct? And this OMI Foundation is based out of in New Delhi. Next is Mercer FCFA Institute's Global Pension Index 2023 was released, and here the rank of India is 45 and Netherlands has topped it. So remember, this is the 15th edition of the Mercer CFA Institute Global Pension Index, right? Institute Global Pension Index. This is the 15th edition of it. It is released by Mercer. Correct? Then remember, in this the rank of India is 45 out of 47 countries, and the country that secured the top position is Netherlands. Correct? Here we can say Netherlands with an overall score of 85 points, right, was on the top position, and India being on the 47th position. Correct? If we talk about Mercer, who releases this Institute Global Pension Index, if we are talking about this Mercer, who is the chief executive officer here? Martin Furland, headquarters is in New York, and it was established in 1945. Right? Moving on. Next is Ministry of Defense signed a contract. Ministry of Defense signed a contract with Cochin Shipyards Limited for the upgradation of INS Beas. Now the question can be asked is that Ministry of Defense, they recently signed a contract with which organization for the upgradation of INS Beas. Now the question can be asked in all different ways, right? It can be asked that recently Cochin Shipyards Limited, they signed MOU with which organization or signed a contract with which ministry for the upgradation of INS Beas. Or this can be asked that Ministry of Defense and Cochin Shipyards Limited, they signed a contract for the upgradation of which Indian naval ship. It is INS Beas, and this will be upgraded at a cost of 313.42 crore rupees. Then this INS Beas, this is a first Brahmaputra class frigate that will be repowered from steam to diesel propulsion. After completing the mid-life upgrade and repowering, it will be back in action in 2026. Correct? Originally, this was inducted into the Indian Navy in 2005. It was built by GRSE, that is Garden Reach Shipbuilders and Engineers Limited in Kolkata, West Bengal. So this is your INS Beas that will be recently upgraded, and for this Ministry of Defense, they signed a contract with Cochin Shipyards Limited. Then friends, apart from this, there is one more news that you can remember. Recently, it was your Ministry of Defense. They also signed a contract with Madgaon Dock Shipbuilders Limited, and this was to construct the first ICG training ship. Right? This is for the first ICG training ship, and for this, it was Ministry of Defense that signed a contract with Madgaon Dock Shipbuilders Limited. That is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. And this ICG training ship will be built at a cost of 310 crore rupees. Moving on, if we talk about Cochin Shipyards Limited, who is the chairman and managing director? Madhu S. Nair. Madhu S. Nair. Headquarters is in Cochin, Kerala, and it was established in 1972. If we talk about Madgaon Dock Shipbuilders Limited, Sanjeev Singhal is the current chairman and managing director. Mumbai, Maharashtra is the headquarters, and this company was incorporated in 1934. Next is farmers lost over $3.8 trillion over the 30 years time period. Correct? This is because of various upgradation. This is because of various disasters, right? And various funding that was provided to them because of various agriculture production disasters. So all these factors contributed, and in the past 30 years, a data was released that stated that farmers have globally lost over $3.8 trillion. Right? This data was released by United Nations FAO, that is Food and Agriculture Organization. They released a report which is the first ever global estimation of the impact of disaster on the agriculture production. And as per the report, over the past 30 years, that is from 1991 till 2021, this data was released, and in this it stated that due to various disasters, the total amount that was lost by farmers is almost $3.8 trillion, and roughly globally this averaged to around $123 billion every year. The amount is being lost by farmers. This value is equivalent to 5% of the global agriculture gross domestic product, that is nearly 300 million tons of accumulated losses per year. Right? And this data was released by which organization? United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization. Where is the headquarters of UNFAO? It is in Rome, Italy. Correct? And it was in 1945 that this was established. Correct? Next, and here the disasters varies includes floods, droughts, insect infestations, storms, disease, and wars. Next we are talking about the 4th edition of G20 FMCGBG meeting. FMCBG meeting, right? And remember, what is this FMCGB? This is Finance Minister and Central Bank Governors meeting. It was the 4th edition of G20 Finance Ministers Central Bank Governors meeting, and this was held where? It was held in Monaco, right? In Marrakech, Morocco. Correct. It was from 12th to 13th of October, and more than 37 attendees, including the finance minister and central bank governors from G20 member countries, took part in this particular meeting, right? And it was the fourth edition of it. Then the current meeting is being followed by the previous meeting that took place in Bangalore, Karnataka, Washington DC, and Gandhinagar, Gujarat. Then remember, this FMCBG was preceded by the 4th G20 Finance and Central Bank Deputies meeting on 11th of October in Marrakech, Morocco. This meeting was organized into two sessions covering global economic topics, reinforcing multilateral development banks, and discussions on crypto assets. The meeting coincided with the annual meeting of the International Monetary Fund and World Bank Group. Right? Next. Next is 3-5 Gorkha Rifles of the Indian Army won gold in the Cambrian Patrol 2023 military exercise that was held in UK. I repeat, 3-5 Gorkha Rifles, that is the Frontier Force team, they have won the gold medal here. Correct? And it is for the Indian Army. This was during the Cambrian Patrol Competition 2023. This is an international military exercise that was organized in Wales, UK. It was from 6th to 15th of October, and in this the gold medal was received by 3-5 Gorkha Rifles, and 67 Punjab Regiment of Pakistan Army received the silver medal here. So who won the gold? Gorkha Rifles of Indian Army and 67 Punjab Regiment of Pakistan Army won the silver medal in this Cambrian Patrol exercise that was an international military exercise, and the location where this was held is UK, and it was hosted also by United Kingdom only. Correct? Then who won the bronze medal here? So remember, British Army here won the bronze medal in this particular exercise. Moving on to next. Next is Asian Development Bank, right? Asian Development Bank, they have recently approved a loan of $181 million to improve the urban mobility in the urban areas of Ahmedabad, right? So this $181 million loan, it is for Ahmedabad, right? And it is for the development of the urban areas. Correct? Important. Where is this Ahmedabad? Ahmedabad is in Gujarat. Correct? So Asian Development Bank, they approved $181 million loan to improve the infrastructure and services in the urban areas of Ahmedabad, Gujarat, right? So for the infrastructure development in urban areas of Ahmedabad, Gujarat, Asian Development Bank has approved $181 million loan. Then here only remember, we will be seeing rapid growth in the industrial sector. Here we will be seeing various small projects coming up, such as your growth centers, such as your Ahmedabad Peri Urban Livability Improvement Project that was created with an aim to provide basic infrastructure to the growth centers. Correct? Then we will be seeing multiple planning will be done, disaster relief programs will be done. Then we will be seeing a 165-kilometer water distribution network will be laid, 126 km of water resilient stormwater drainage, 300 km of sewage treatment plant will be set up, 4 sewage treatment plants will be set up here, right? So all these are all the projects that will be covered with this particular loan. Now in the question, how the question will be asked is, they will be asking that which organization approved $181 million loan for the infrastructure development in the urban areas of Ahmedabad, Gujarat. So it will be your Asian Development Bank, right? So multiple other projects such as your self-help groups will be trained here. Then we will be seeing sewage treatment plant for the will be set up here so that the sewage can be treated and the water when clean can be provided to the agriculture purpose also. Then we will be seeing multiple land development plans will be coming up, right? So all these things will be covered with this loan provided by Asian Development Bank. Next we are talking about Saber Bank, right? Saber Bank, it is a Russian bank, and it became the first Russian bank to register with SEBI as the foreign portfolio investor, and this is for a category 1 license or category 1 FPI license. I repeat, Saber Bank, it became the first Russian bank to register with SEBI as the foreign portfolio investor, correct, for a category 1 FPI license. If we talk about this FPI involves an investor purchasing foreign financial assets to access equities, bonds, derivatives, mutual funds, and guaranteed investment certificates, among others. That means now Saber Bank can be investing or can invest by this FPI license in Indian equity, bonds, mutual funds, etc. With this category 1 FPI license, this is only given to a government or government related foreign investment or regulated entities such as banks, sovereign wealth funds, investment trust, pension trust, asset management companies, etc. With Saber Bank's registration as FPI, the total number of Russian based FPIs in India increased to 5, and the other 4 are non banks, that includes Alpha Capital Management, First Asset Management, Igor Noskov, and Vesvol Razanov. Right, so this became the first bank, but the fifth entity to be the FPI in India. Correct, and they will be applying for category 1 FPI license. Where is the headquarter of this Saber Bank? It is in Moscow. Correct, and they have set up a branch in New Delhi also. Moving on, next is Bharti Exa to acquire Bharti Group to acquire Exa's 49% share in Bharti Exa Life Insurance. I repeat, Bharti Group will acquire Exa's 49% stake in the Bharti Exa Life Insurance, and through this acquisition, Bharti Group or Bharti Life Ventures Private Limited, they will have, or let me write, the Bharti Life Ventures Private Limited, right? This is the company that will have 100% stake in Bharti Exa Life Insurance. This transaction is expected that it will be completed by December 2023. Correct? So directly remember, Bharti Group will acquire Exa's 49% stake in Bharti Exa Life Insurance. If we talk about Bharti Exa Life Insurance, who is the managing director and chief executive officer here? Prague Raja. Where is the headquarter? It is in Mumbai, Maharashtra, and it was established in 2006. Next we are talking about IOCL. IOCL, that is Indian Oil Corporation Limited, right? This will invest 1,660.15 crore rupees in Indian Oil NTPC Green Energy Private Limited, right? I repeat, IOCL, that is a state-owned Maharashtra company, they are set to invest this amount as equity in Indian Oil NTPC Green Energy Private Limited for setting up renewable power plants, right? I repeat, they will be investing this amount here as an equity in order to set up renewable power plants. Correct? Here remember, Indian Oil NTPC Green Energy Private Limited, this is a 50-50 or this is a joint venture with a 50-50 share between IOCL and NTPC Green Energy Limited. This was formed in June 2023, correct? And this new joint venture was formed to set up renewable energy projects, that is your solar, wind, and any another renewable energy storage or energy storage, correct, by combining both these efficiencies. Correct? So it is your IOCL, they will be investing this amount, and this will be as an equity in IOC Indian Oil NTPC Green Energy Private Limited, that is a 50-50 joint venture. Here IOCL, they aims to generate 3 gigawatts of renewable energy and 0.6 million tons of biofuels by 2025, and it also plans to generate 35 gigawatt by 2030 and 200 gigawatt by 2050. Right? So you can see here directly. Next is Hollywood actor Michael Douglas has received Satyajit Ray Lifetime Achievement Award at the IFFI 2023. So I repeat, American actor and producer Michael Douglas, as you can see him in the picture, will be honored with the Satyajit Ray Lifetime Achievement Award, and he will be honored with this during the 54th International Film Festival of India that will be held in Goa, and it will be from 20 to 28th of November in 2023. Correct? The announcement was made by Union Minister Anurag Singh Thakur, And here, if we talk about him, he has won the Academy Award in 1988 and the Golden Globe in 1988 for his role in Wall Street. As the producer of the movie One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, he won the Academy Award in 1975 and he won the Emmy Award, that is the Outstanding Lead Actor in a miniseries of a movie for Behind the Candelabra in 2013. Correct. So these are the awards that you can remember regarding him, because he will be recently receiving Satyajit Ray Lifetime Achievement Award, and this will be awarded to him during the IFFI that will be going to held in Goa from 20 to 28th of November. Next is MEA, that is Ministry of External Affairs spokesperson Arinandan Bagchi has appointed India's ambassador to UN in Geneva. I repeat, Arinandan Bagchi, as you can see him in the picture, right? And he has been appointed as the next permanent representative of India to the UN and the international organization in Geneva, Switzerland. Here, Arindam Bagchi is set to take over the post from Indra Mani Pandey, the current incumbent of Indian envoy to the UN in Geneva. And here, remember, Indra Mani Pandey has been holding the position since September 2020 and now is set to return to New Delhi after a 3-year term. If we talk about him, Arindam Bagchi is a 1995 batch IFS officer who took over as spokesperson of MEA in March 2021. Correct. Earlier to this, he served as the ambassador to Croatia from 2018 to 2020 and Deputy High Commissioner to Sri Lanka. Next we are talking about Justice Siddharth Mridul has been appointed as the Chief Justice of Manipur High Court. I repeat, Justice Siddharth Mridul has been appointed as the Chief Justice of the Manipur High Court. Correct. And here if we talk about it, that Justice Siddharth Mridul is set to replace Justice Muralidharan, right? And you have to remember this also, that Justice Siddharth Mridul will be replacing whom? He will be replacing Justice Muralidharan, who is said to be serving as the acting Chief Justice of the Manipur High Court since February 2023. Here, Justice Siddharth Mridul was appointed as the additional judge of the High Court of Delhi in March 2008 and he has been serving as the Delhi High Court judge since May 2009. The position of Chief Justice of Manipur High Court vacant since February 2023 after Justice P.V. Sanjay Kumar was appointed as the judge of the Supreme Court. Correct? Next we are talking about obituary, right? Recently, Louise Gluck, as you can see her in the picture, she's a Nobel-winning poet and she has recently passed away, right? She was honored with Nobel Laureate Award, that is for literature, in 2020 and she recently passed away at the age of 80 in Cambridge, Massachusetts, USA. She was born in 1943 in New York, USA. Correct? Next, remember, we are talking about important days. International Day for the Eradication of Poverty. We observe this day on 17th of October. And this day is observed to raise awareness about the global issue of poverty and how it is a violation of human rights and human dignity. This theme for this International Day for the Eradication of Poverty is decent work and social protection, putting dignity in practice for all. This is the theme that you need to remember. Correct? And remember, every year on 17th of October, we observe this day. For the first time, this was observed in 1987. Next is your World Trauma Day. World Trauma Day is annually observed across the globe on 17th of October and it is to raise awareness about trauma and educate people on ways to address traumatic incidents and deaths. 17th of October 2023, it marks the 13th edition of the Trauma Day. Correct? It was the 13th edition. And there is a theme here that you need to remember: embracing resilience, overcoming trauma's impact. I repeat, embracing resilience, overcoming the trauma's impact. This is the theme for this day, and this World Trauma Day was established in 2011 in New Delhi itself. Next, and remember, this day was established in response to alarming number of daily deaths that exceeded 400 deaths due to traffic accidents. Correct? Then apart from this, remember, we observe Bone and Joint Action Week from 12th to 20th of October. And similarly, if I ask you when do we observe World Arthritis Day, on 12th of October, World Arthritis Day. On 16th of October as your World Spine Day. On 17th of October as your World Trauma Day. Correct? Mark this. So friends, these were your important current affairs for the day. Now let's go for a quick one-liner revision. RK Singh has recently launched a dashboard for data on adoption and forecast of electric vehicles. Mercer CFA Institute released a global pension index, and India was ranked 45th out of 47 and Netherlands secured the top position. Ministry of Defence signed a contract with Cochin Shipyard Limited for the upgradation of INS Beas. Mark this. Then UNFAO's first global estimation of impact of disasters on agriculture was released, and it stated this report that in the past 30 years farmers has lost over $3.8 trillion due to the disasters. Then fourth edition of the G20 FMCBG meeting was held in Marrakech in Morocco. It was from 12th to 13th of October. Then 3-5 Gorkha Rifles of the Indian Army won gold in the Cambrian Patrol 2023 military exercise in UK. Then ADB, Asian Development Bank, has approved $181 million loan to improve the services and infrastructure development in the peri-urban areas of Ahmedabad, Gujarat. Saber Bank, it became the first Russian bank to register with SEBI for the Category 1 FPI certificate. Next, Bharti Group to acquire Exa's 49% stake in Bharti AXA Life Insurance. IOCL to invest 1,160.15 crore in Indian Oil NTPC Green Energy Private Limited. American actor Michael Douglas to receive Satyajit Ray Lifetime Achievement Award, that is the 54th. This will be during the 54th IFFI festival that is going to be held in Goa, and it will be in November. Then MEA spokesperson Arindam Bagchi has been appointed as the permanent representative of India to UN in Geneva. Justice Siddharth Mridul has been appointed as the Chief Justice of Manipur High Court. Nobel-winning American poet Louis Gluck has recently passed away. International Day for the Eradication of Poverty observed on 17th of October, and World Trauma Day is observed on 17th of October. So friends, these were your important current affairs for the day. Now let's move to some revision current affairs. They will be very beneficial for your revision perspective. So let's start. Then tell me, fourth edition of the Trade Expo, World Trade Expo. Fourth edition of the World Trade Expo. Where was this held? It was held in Mumbai. Right? Then Sarpanch Samvad. Sarpanch Samvad. Right? This is a mobile application. This was launched by Assam government. Correct? Apart from this, tell me, recently, which became the G20 or 21st member of G20, that will be now known as G21. It is African Union. Then world's best country. World's best country. It is Singapore. Correct? Then UK has recently provided how much amount for the Green Climate Fund? So UK contributed $2 billion for the Green Climate Fund. Then US signed or deal with which country on semiconductor supply chain? It is Vietnam. It is Vietnam. नेक्स्ट, इंडिया का 21st IIM एंड महाराष्ट्र का सेकंड IIM कौन सा बना? वो है IIM मुंबई. नेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ इंडस्ट्रियल इंजीनियरिंग को रीनेम करके IIM मुंबई बनाया गया है. एंड महाराष्ट्र, याद रखेंगे, पहली स्टेट बन गई है जिसके पास 2 IIM अब. फिर अभी रिसेंटली केरला का रीनेम करके क्या नेम रखने की बात की गई और काफ़ी इंपॉर्टेंट, वो है केरलम. राइट? केरला का नाम चेंज के केरलम रखने का ये रेजोल्यूशन पास किया गया केरला असेंबली के द्वारा. देन मो जंगल जामी योजना की बात की जाए तो मो आ गया, तो ये किस स्टेट का है? उड़ीसा की रहेगी. निरक्षी ये एक ऑटोनोमस अंडर वाटर व्हीकल है जो कि इंडिया के द्वारा लॉन्च की गई. देन खेल महारन. खेल महारन ये अभी किसके द्वारा लॉन्च किया गया? ये आपका असम स्टेट गवर्नमेंट के द्वारा लॉन्च किया गया खेल महारम. राइट? फिर अटल पेंशन योजना के अंडर कितने सब्सक्राइबर्स एनरोल हो चुके हैं? 5.33 करोड़ लोगों ने सब्सक्राइब किया अंडर अटल पेंशन योजना. फिर इसी के साथ साथ ज़रा बताओ, CM सोलर मिशन ये कहाँ पे लॉन्च किया गया? मेघालय में. CM सोलर मिशन. Where is the India's first underground transformer? It is in Bangalore. Then one sun, one world, one grid. For this, the conference was held where? This was held in New Delhi. Then apart from this, tell me which state has which state will be providing 1000 rupees pension for the transgender community. To the transgender community, it is Jharkhand. Right? Then next tell me, recently which economic corridor was approved during the G20? It was India, Middle East, Europe corridor that was approved, launched during G20. Then which cloud platform partnered with MEITY to train the government officials? It is GCP, that is Google Cloud Platform. Correct? Or we can say cloud platform of Google partnered with MEITY to train government officials. Then which state will be providing compensation for the mob lynching victims? It will be Madhya Pradesh. Then which organization is constructing the world's highest fighter airfield, that is in Ladakh's Neoma? Which is it? It is BRO, that is your Border Road Organization. Next tell me, recently International Conference on Dam Safety was inaugurated by our Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar ji. Next is Fourth Trade Expo. Fourth Trade Expo was next. 37th National Games will be held where? In Goa. Then who won the 24th US Open that is played on hard court? It was won by Novak Djokovic and he is from Serbia. Then what is the rank of R. Pragnanda in the Tata Steel Chess India Open Blitz? So R. Pragna secured third place. Then who became the third England spinner to take 100 ODI wickets? Moeen Ali. Moeen Ali became the third England spinner to take 100 ODI wickets. Then who won silver in the men's archery World Cup? Prathamesh Javkar. He won silver in the men's archery World Cup. Then who beat Serbia to win the basketball World Cup for the first time? So which country won the basketball World Cup for the first time? It is Germany. Then which cricketer became the fastest to reach 13,000 ODI runs? It is our favorite player Virat Kohli. And similarly, remember Rohit Sharma has also completed 10,000 runs. So now friends, let's move to our homework section. First, Shiva Shankari, who received the Saraswati Samman 2022, is a famous author of which language? Next, which city hosted the G20 Parliamentary Speakers Summit in 2023? Next, what is India's retail inflation recorded in the month of September? So friends, these are your 3 homework questions and I want to see maximum participation of students in these homework questions, right? And I hope these questions are beneficial for your revision perspective. And if yes, do let me know in the comment section. So that's all for the day. Thank you and have a nice day.
That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairscloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is Affairscloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com. And I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.